How to make Snickerdoodle cheesecake bars. Let's get into it. Line an 8x8 baking dish, square, with tin foil. Make sure the edges overlap so it's easier to remove later on. Spray it with some Pam spray or grease it with oil or butter, whatever you got. Then put this to the side till we're ready to use it. In a medium to large size bowl, combine 1.5 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. Next, you want to dice up 3/4 cups of butter into squares, little squares like this. They're like small cubes, put them in. Then you want to mash them all up into your flour until it resembles coarse crumbs or like sandy texture. You want to make sure you break up each and every square. You want to make sure the butter is also cold before you put it in there. And you want them small, like pea-sized. And you want them flat, like little discs. When it looks like sand, you're going to take this mixture, make sure it kind of comes together, but it is also easily crumbled. Reserve 1/2 cup of the crumble mixture and then put it aside till ready to use it, and take the rest and pour it into your prepared pan. You want to mash it into one nice even layer and bring it up at least 1/2 inch on the sides, so it forms a nice crust on the bottom and the sides. Then you're going to bake this off at 325 degrees for about 25 minutes or until it's lightly golden. And while that's in the oven, we're going to make our filling. You want to cream 2 packages, 8 ounces each, of room temperature cream cheese with a little bit of vanilla, about 1 tablespoon, and 1/2 cup of sugar. And then you want to use a blender and blend until it's nice and smooth and well mixed. Add 1/4 cup of sour cream. And blend again until it's smooth and well mixed. Add 2 eggs, room temperature, and then beat again until they're well mixed. Put your filling aside till ready to use it. In a small bowl, you want to combine 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon. Feel free to make a little bit more if you get to this part later on in the recipe. It's just for sprinkling on top. Mix it till it's well combined. Put it to the side until we're ready to use it. When your crust comes out nice and golden, take it out of the oven and carefully pour your cream cheese mixture in one nice even layer on top, and don't forget to scrape out your bowl. Shake it all around a little bit just so it evens out a little. Take your reserved 1/2 cup of crumb mixture and then crumble it all over the top in as much of an even layer as you can. Make sure every spot gets a little bit at least. Then take your reserved cinnamon mixture. You can use your hand or just very carefully sprinkle it. Like I said, you can make more if you feel like you need it. Sprinkle it on top. Then you want to bake your cheesecake off at the same temperature for about 45 to 50 minutes or until the center is almost set. You don't want to overbake, be careful. And when it's still a little bit jiggly in the center, but everything else seems pretty firm, take it out of the oven and let it go cold completely to room temperature. And then when it's room temperature, you want to wrap it with some plastic wrap. Tightly so there's no air getting at it. and then put this into your fridge overnight. Definitely tastes better the next day, especially when it's chilled. And when you're ready to serve it, take it out of the oven, cut it into your desired squares, however big you want it, and when you're ready, serve and enjoy.